I made this delicious fried rice for my children for school lunch. Hi people, this is Unusual Miss B. Welcome back to my channel. This delicious fried rice tastes so good, and I made this rice without adding any single curry inside my fried rice, and as you can see here in this video, it's still giving me that light green fried rice, you understand. So I want you all to pay attention to this video and see how I cooked or prepared my delicious fried rice without adding any curry into my fried rice. So please enjoy the video, like it, share it, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I have here my carrots. I have to cut everything down, and here is my fresh bell peppers, the spring onions and the green pepper, and this is my liver. I have to prepare all these things down as against the next day. This right here is my chopped onions, spring onions and the green pepper. Guys, this is a trick here, so pay attention to this video. In my saucepan I added vegetable oil and also the sesame oil. This is it right here. You can also add unsalted butter. Yeah, it gives you this nice taste into your fried rice. So when I was done, I had to add in the ginger here and my chopped vegetables, which is the spring onions, the regular onions and the green bell pepper. I also added thyme and I gave it a stir. Guys, this is the trick behind my fried rice without adding any curry, because I always love to use this method. I don't like adding curry into my fried rice. Whenever I try to add those vegetables, this is the first process for me. The flavor and the greenish part of these vegetables it comes in contact with my rice and it gives me the green effect that I want. Okay, so right here is my, what do you call it again, my spices, which is the onion powder, the ginger powder, my knor cubes. Yes, I'm using knor cubes for this, and yeah, that's it. So if you're using this method, try to stir fry your veggies until it's half done. When I mean half done, I'm referring to maybe if it starts to change color gradually, then you know that your veggies is ready. Ensure not to overcook your veggies. That's at this particular process right here. Okay, it's very important. When when you're trying to stir fry it and it's dried enough, then it's ready. So I'm adding my washed rice here. I'm using a basmati rice for this recipe. I love to use basmati rice for my fried rice. Okay, you can use your regular rice, like whatever rice you have in your home, you can use it, but I just love to use basmati rice. Basmati rice is already parboiled already, so for me there's no need to parboil it. As you can see here, you guys, you can see that greenish effect here in my rice without adding any curry inside. That's because of the process I showed you guys. I am adding my chicken broth here. As you can see, it's frozen. That's because I forgot to bring it out from the freezer the previous day, and here I'm trying to use hot water to dilute it so that it can quickly defrost easily. My kids were running late, so I needed to be fast about this thing. What came up in my head is to use hot water to quickly dilute this thing so that it can defrost. Motherhood can be so chaotic at times. I don't even know why I forgot to bring it out from the freezer, you get. So guys, that's it. But anyways, it's all good, no problem. The chicken broth already contains curry. When you're trying to parboil your chicken, there's no how you have to use curry as one of your spices. So I just feel like there's no point adding curry again into the rice. Yeah, that's it. So at this point, I have to cover my pot so that the rice can quickly cook, right? And while the rice was cooking, I was at the same time trying to stir fry my veggies. Please, if you have watched to this point, kindly subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, like it, share it, comment, and let me know what you think about this particular video. Trust me, your engagement on this video is going to really help the algorithm push my videos to other or different types of audiences. So currently right now I'm trying to, stir fry my veggies while the rice is cooking. For your veggies, you don't need to over stir fry it, if that English makes sense, okay? Because one thing about veggies is it takes within a short while the veggies get so soft. So I always prefer my veggies to be crunchy. Here I'm adding I think the ginger powder, garlic powder, and I cannot remember the other one again. Well, I added here the garlic and ginger paste, of course, and just a single cubes. And when I was done, I had to give it a stir one more time. Yeah, the rice is ready, and it's time to mix the whole veggies, which is the stir fry veggies, into the rice. I always love this part whenever I'm making fried rice. I forgot to mention that when you're stir frying your veggies, please ensure that there is no more water content in your veggies, because this is one thing that can actually make your fried rice to go bad. Fried rice get bad so easily because of the too much of water content in the veggies. So it's always important that when you're stir frying your veggies, it should be very, very dried before you turn off your heat. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you get this explanation or these tips properly. So this is the fried rice here, and it looks so yummy, you guys. I love this fried rice, and it tastes so good. It's so lovely. This is how I make my fried rice, and it's so simple and really, really amazing. The taste is so good. So would you be trying this recipe? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.